Buddy, Epic Marty here, and we're doing a kind of a more different video than what I usually do. Usually it's like guitar stuff or video game stuff, but when you get, I don't know if you guys already saw the videos, are probably already up by now, but me and the legendary Pizzaman017, go ahead and check out his channel. By the way, he does awesome videos. I'm in a few of them, but he does different like firework videos and stuff like that. They're really cool, but go check out his channel. We just got done playing the Over the Hedge video game, and he's right here. So we thought we'd do a, damn it, shit. But we thought we'd do a question and answer. I thought I'd do a question and answer video with none other than the Pizzaman017 since he's here. And so let's get going. First off, what did you think about the Over the Hedge video game when we were playing it? Like, so far, what do you think of it? Because I know we haven't played enough of it to kind of give a full judgment. But what do you think of it so far?
Well, there's definitely not like any high budget video game, obviously, but I kind of like it. It's okay in 2-player, but I feel like if you played it in 1-player, it'd just kind of be boring.
Yeah, I think one player would be boring as fuck. I think if you did 2-player, it'd be more fun because you'd have 2 people playing it. What is your top 5 favorite video games of all time?
Okay. In no particular order, because I don't know if I could order them. Aside from number 1, I know what my number 1 favorite is. But anywhere from like 5 to number 2 is not going to be in any particular order. I'll start off with Super Mario Sunshine.
That's a good game.
I grew up with the GameCube personally, so I like a lot of the GameCube games. Mario Sunshine, to me, is a lot of fun. I like it better than Mario 64, which, you know, everyone likes. But I just think it's kind of an improvement, like just the physics engine, how you can slide around real easy and like jumping feels good. And I like the map, Isle Delfino. And I think it's really cool.
I think Super Mario Sunshine was also the first real game to have more realistic graphics. Like, the water was more...
The water looked great for the time, yeah.
Yeah, for the time when the game came out and all the current stuff, because, like I said, at the time you had, you know, the original Xbox and the PlayStation 2 and stuff like that. You didn't really have a lot of games like that where it had more realistic stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely.
So for Super Mario Sunshine being one of the first games to have more realistic effects, I think that's what made it really good too. Plus, it was a good game. I personally can't play it because it's hard as hell, but
number 4, I guess. There's probably going to be a couple Zelda games on here. I'm a fan of that.
Zelda's cool.
There will be 2 Zeldas on my top 5, I will say. Okay, number 4, Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Another GameCube game, and I've been playing it on the Wii U for the HD version. I like the Wind Waker a lot. I like the whole idea of sailing from island to island. It's different in comparison to other Zeldas, and I think I like that. And a lot of people don't like the cartoon visuals. I kind of like them. It's a nice change.
Yeah, from going to realistic to cartoon, I think that also helps a little bit as well. For having it be a little bit more of an interesting game series. It's kind of like Pokemon. You know, I mean, fuck, it took Snorlax 18 years to stand up. If you look at the different, if you look at the different pictures from Snorlax from the first games to now, it took 18 years for Snorlax to stand up. But
yes,
but it definitely, I think that's definitely a good change.
Yeah.
All right.
Number 3, we'll do Pokemon Sapphire or Alpha Sapphire, you know, for the 3DS. Or just the original for the, you know, Ruby or Sapphire. That's what generation I first played. You know, Hoenn region. Swampert, you know, Mudkip as my starter. In both the Game Boy and the 3DS.
Hell yeah.
I put out like hundreds of hours into it.
Any Pokemon game, I think I've put hundreds of hours into.
I just like Pokemon, and I don't know, that's just the version I like playing the most. I play, so...
I remember my first Pokemon game. It was Pokemon Blue for the Game Boy. The original Pokemon game. That was my first.
Blastoise is better than Charizard.
That comes to another battle. Post in the comments what you guys think is better, Charizard or Blastoise. Think who could beat who? I'm Team Charizard, he's Team Blastoise.
Well, obviously Blastoise is gonna beat Charizard, but...
Obviously because of types and moves. But post in the comments what you guys think, who would win more, Blastoise or Charizard. We'll see who wins this battle. But
Number two.
Number two.
Number two. Let's see here. I would go... This is actually a really difficult list.
There's so many good games out there.
Yeah, there is.
Between all the Pokemon games, Nintendo just makes great games in general.
I'm a Nintendo fanboy, like, all the way. So.
Same. But there's all the Pokemon games, the Mario games.
I'm gonna go a little bit different here. I'm gonna go a non-Nintendo game, and I'm gonna say Far Cry 3.
That is an amazing game. Oh my god.
I didn't think I'd like it as much as I did. I picked it up back when it came out in 2012, I think. Or
it's been a couple years since it came out.
It's been a few years. No, it was like 2014 or something. And I just loved it. Like, I fell in love with that game. I love the whole free roaming. I like hunting. I like being stealthy, taking over outposts. I like the story, and Voss is a good villain. Voss is an amazing villain. He's way better than the villain of the new. I didn't think I'd like it as much as I did, but like, I just really love Far Cry 3. I like Far Cry 4 too, but 3 is better in my opinion. Voss was just a better bad guy. Yeah, I like both of them, but
yeah, they're both good.
Yeah.
But
number one, right?
Number one.
Okay, this is where the other Zelda comes in, and it is not Ocarina of Time. My favorite game of all time is Majora's Mask. And it's a departure from typical Zelda. It's a lot darker, and it's not in Hyrule. It's, I like it. I like the whole transformation masks. I like all the four main dungeons in it. They're well designed. I think it's got a great story, and it's very nostalgic for me. I've always loved that game, and it's just my favorite game.
Hell yeah. I personally haven't played a lot of the Legend of Zeldas. My sister is a huge fan of all Legend of Zelda. She's probably played all of them. I personally haven't played them. The first one I tried playing was the Four Swords.
That's not a good one to start off on.
I got so bored. I couldn't. That's the one game I could not finish.
That's almost like that's kind of like, wasn't there like a bonus thing for the Wind Waker? I honestly don't remember.
I think it was like an extra or something, but it was not a good game at all. It was so boring and so. Oh my gosh. All right. Next question. What is your top favorite? And I'm not gonna like top 3, top 5. Your number one top favorite video game moment of all time. Super hard question, but what is your top favorite video game moment of all time?
Honestly, it's probably going to be from Majora's Mask, since that's my favorite game, of course. But I would say, like, the final hours in Majora's Mask, before the moon crashes. The music gets really intense. The final hours theme. And you can just tell how everybody in the game is reacting to, like, the fact that they're about to die. You know, everyone's freaking out, and you can just, see that. It's pretty powerful.
And I think Nintendo does a good job at that, is making games with really kick-ass music.
Yeah,
because they've had better music
scores.
They do. Nintendo just makes great games.
Yeah, they
just do. Period. They just make great games.
I've always liked Nintendo.
But I will admit that some of the soundtrack for Zelda games are really good.
Yes.
From what I've listened to, they're very good. The Legend of Zelda games. What's one of your all-time favorite YouTube videos? And there's a ton of them. There was Chocolate Rain, classic YouTube Chocolate Rain, Star Wars Kid, all the guitar fail videos. Because me and Pizzaman are both very big guitar nerds.
Yes,
we love guitars. But what's your all-time favorite YouTube video? Pretty much all the classic YouTube videos would probably have to be mine. Like Chocolate Rain, Star Wars Kid.
Okay, I know my favorite. It's the one where the parrots sing and let the bodies hit the floor.
Oh my gosh!
So funny.
Yes,
it's so freaking hilarious.
I love that video so much. It's not even funny how much I love that fucking video. Okay,
that's funny.
Another one I like that's not really well known. I forget the YouTuber's name.
Ooh,
but it's either Too Much Tango 1 or 2. But it's about this kid that drinks like a little bit of an energy drink and just goes apeshit crazy.
Yeah.
It's amazing. That or the Office Nerf War video. Have you ever seen that one?
Yeah, I've seen that.
The one where it's like the Office thing and they all go apeshit nuts with Nerf guns. That one is another one of my favorites as well, just because that one's
cool.
It's so entertaining to watch. All-time favorite video game character.
It's actually not a Zelda character.
And it could be villain or hero, just all-time favorite video game character.
I honestly would have to go. Did you hear that?
There's another croak or squeak thing. Might have been the frog.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's a cat being stupid.
Honestly, I'd have to go with Snake. Either Solid Snake or Naked Snake, Big Boss, from the Metal Gear series. I mean, Snake is like the ultimate badass.
He really is.
And I love Snake. I know it's surprised it's not a Zelda character, but you can relate to Snake. I mean, the main character in Zelda is always a mute, your Link. He's a mute. You just kind of go through it. He doesn't talk. Other than he's like, yeah. But Snake, he's got this manly voice, and he's like the ultimate badass. And
he really is.
He's always just been like my favorite character.
So. He is. All right, Head. What is? And I know it's gonna be pretty hard. All-time favorite movie.
I don't watch too many movies. Usually when I do, they're stupid.
Yeah, like the scary movies.
Yeah,
those are amazing.
The kind of movies I watch are stuff like Sharknado, sci-fi.
Yeah.
So if I had to name like an actual favorite movie, I don't. I could go like Disney movies here. Okay. Toy Story, the original Toy Story.
That's a good movie.
Toy Story 1.
Or Monsters Inc. Monsters Inc. 1 too.
But Toy Story 1 is my favorite movie because I always watched that with my mom as a kid, and I have good memories of it. And even today, it's still a good movie to watch.
It is. It's a classic movie.
It's very classic.
I'd have to say some of my favorites are, and it's a different range. It's either Pokemon, The Rise of Darkrai.
Jesse
James. But that had to be one of my favorites just because it's got some of my favorites, my favorite Pokemon, and it's got the Darkrai, it's got Dialga, Palkia, obviously Pikachu, that's my favorite Pokemon, which sounds really, hypocritical and stuff like that for everybody's favorite being Pikachu, but it really is. I've been a Pokemon fan for a long, long time, since I was little, and Pikachu's still my all-time favorite. And then, I forget what it's called, but it's one of the South Park movies. South Park, it's the one with Satan and Saddam Hussein that come back from hell and try to take over the world, and everything goes like super fucking happy all at the same, like the one with Terrence and Phillip, and they go on execution and shit. That one is probably one of my favorites as well. But yeah, there's plenty more movies because I'm a movie junkie. That or Tropic Thunder with Jack Black and the guy from Iron Man. I'm
Tony. I know.
I forget his name.
I just
fuck.
Oh my gosh. What is this? I hear it all. I know his name, but I just had a brain fart. Probably because it's like 6 in the morning. We haven't went to bed.
Probably, yeah. It's like 5 in the morning.
Tony.
What's his name?
Something. It's Tony. Oh no, Robert Downey Jr.
Robert. There we
Tony,
go.
what the fuck?
Tony Stark.
That's it. Tony Stark. Yeah.
But that's a good one. But
Robert Downey Jr.
Robert Downey Jr. He's an amazing actor, by the way. Anyways, this is the end of this video for an interview with not only the one and only Pizzaman017. Make sure you guys go look at his YouTube channel. He's got a lot of cool stuff on there. He's got a lot of awesome videos. Some of them feature me as well. So
they're cheesy.
They're very cheesy, but they're amazing at the same time. So go subscribe to his channel. He's really good. And we'll see you guys in the next video. This is Epic Morty and Pizzaman017. Peace out.
See ya.